When I told my boyfriend at the time I wanted to be an actress, he laughed in my face. He explained, "Chicks belong in the kitchen." When I was on my break during a cooking course, one man said he was hungry and told me to get back to the kitchen and make him something to eat. When I leave my secured building at night, alone to have a cigarette, I feel the need to always have my cell phone and my keys in my hands. When out in public, I keep my headphones in and my music loud just so I don't have to hear the rude comments about my weight. But it's perfectly okay for a man to be overweight. When I date another woman, others will ask, "But who wears the pants?" Or, "Who is the man in the relationship?" When I am alone in public and I get approached by the opposite sex, my first instinct is to grab my cell phone and look for something to defend myself with, just in case. I have been involved with the vagina monologues for the past 3 consecutive years. The stories I hear about what has happened and what continues to happen to women all over the world makes me sick to my stomach. My first monologue was "My Vagina Was My Village," about a woman who was so brutally abused sexually that a part of her vagina fell off in her hand. My second monologue was "Hair," about a woman whose husband cheated because he didn't like that she preferred not to shave her own vagina. My third monologue was "The Crooked Braid," about a woman who is abused in every way by her alcoholic husband. Her young son witnessed this and grew up to carry on that cycle of abuse. What this woman endured ended up with her in the hospital and having 5 brain surgeries. She ended up going back to him. The majority of Hollywood movies depict a damsel in distress or a guy getting the girl. Society has changed some ways in the past 50 years or so, and that is great. Women can vote and work and raise a family if they choose to. But how much longer do women have to be afraid to leave their homes, to walk short distances at night, to constantly check over their shoulders, to have to carry a cell phone to feel safe, to go to bathrooms in groups, to use their keys as shivs, to listen to boys catcalling? How much longer do women have to listen and put up with boys being boys until they see fit to become a man? How much longer are girls going to get in trouble at school for wearing boarding shorts, the same shorts that boys wear, because boys can't control themselves? When are women going to be taken 100% seriously by the opposite sex? We are degraded and told we are not good enough. We are paid less and treated as lesser, just because we are women. We have to work harder at the same job for downgraded pay, just because we are women. We are attacked and killed just because we are women. When we get sick, we are still expected to carry on, and we do. But when men get sick, we continue to care for them, and are expected to. Women-only gyms exist because women don't feel safe to work out with the opposite sex. Women-only housing exists because we don't feel safe enough to live in the same buildings. We are sexually segregated instead of educated. Young girls are taught to dress modestly instead of young boys being taught to respect us and our wishes. I invite you to turn on any TV show or movie and count the lead females and the lead men. Almost always, the men will be more prominent. How can we change this? Not just as women, but if men joined in, our voices may reach the media and help change the way society views women. Instead of spreading hate and fear, let's join together and spread equality.